The film begins with a person named Sam who is traveling by train. His life is not going well at all. He faces problems everywhere. It turns out he is going to a deserted, desert-like city where he has to start a new job. He is sitting alone on the train eating his food, and a woman is sitting in front of him with her child. Sam, seeing her condition, gives her his food. When he gets off at the station, the whole place is empty, even though the company had said that a person named Rick would come to pick him up. Sam looks around and then sees a man in a room. Sam tries to talk to him, but the man ignores him. Sam asks him where the bathroom is, and the man just points. Sam gets angry at him but stays quiet and goes to the washroom. After finishing, he hears a man's voice from outside saying, "Hurry up, brother, even water costs money here." Actually, this is Rick, who is supposed to take Sam to the company. Sam says, "Okay, brother, I'm just coming out now." They both get into the car and head towards the company. On the way, Rick says, "You'll have to pay $300 for this trip." Sam, startled, says, "Dude, the company said $200. Rick angrily says, "If you want to pay $300, fine, otherwise get out." Sam thinks there's no other way and agrees. A little later, it gets very hot. Sam tries to turn on the AC. Rick immediately gets angry and says, "Don't touch the AC, or the engine will break down." Suddenly, the car's tire gets punctured. Rick does nothing himself and tells Sam, "Go on, change the tire." Sam reluctantly starts changing the tire. During this, he sees a dog killing another dog. Seeing this, Sam gets very scared. Rick comes and says, "Oh brother, why are you trembling?" This happens. Then he kills the injured dog himself so it doesn't suffer anymore. Sam changes the tire with great difficulty. Then both get back into the car. At night, they stop the car to refuel and plan to spend the night there. They both gather wood and light a fire. Rick asks, "Why are you going to a company so far away?" Sam says, "Dude, life is very difficult. I don't want to be dependent on anyone, and I'm sure I'll get a good job at that company." Rick says, "You are a good person, but where you are going, everyone there sucks blood. An honest person doesn't survive there." Sam says, "Let's see what happens." The next day, the journey starts again. Now Sam is driving, and Rick falls asleep. Because of the heat, Sam secretly turns on the AC. A little later, the engine seizes. Rick wakes up and gets angry at Sam. "Oh brother, didn't I tell you not to mess with the AC?" He angrily gets out of the car. Sam also gets out and apologizes to Rick. Rick gets even angrier and says, "Shut up, I don't want to hear your voice." After that, Sam goes to urinate. A little distance away, he sees a shining stone. When he goes closer and looks carefully, he realizes that it is pure gold. He immediately calls Rick, "Oh, come here, check, am I dreaming?" As soon as Rick sees it, he is surprised. He takes out a lighter, lights a flame, puts it on the rock, and says, "If it turns black, it's a normal stone, otherwise pure gold." The rock remains as it is, meaning gold is confirmed. Now both take out their belongings. They start digging a pit to extract the gold. They use all their strength but the rock doesn't move. Rick tries to tie the gold to the car with a rope so that he can pull it, but the rope breaks because the gold is heavy. After that, both of them continue digging all day. Now the sun starts setting. Rick says, "Quickly gather wood. Wild dogs are roaming around here. They will bite us at night. If we light a fire, they will run away in fear." Both of them gather wood, light a fire, and start singing and dancing happily. Rick hugs Sam and says, "I will get you a car with full AC." At night, they sit and make plans. Rick says, "This gold rock is very big. Even if we keep digging for months, we won't be able to extract it. So, one man will stay here by the rock for now, and the other will go and bring the digging machine." Sam says, "Brother, go and get it. I will take care of the rock." Rick says, "No, brother, I will go. I will sit by the rock. This is a desert, there are wild animals everywhere, he won't be able to bear it." Sam says, "No problem, don't take my tension. I will serve you. Anyway, he is a thief. Maybe you will run away with the gold. How can I trust you?" Rick says, "Okay, brother, I will go. Take care of the gold." The next day, they distribute rations. Rick gives Sam a satellite phone so that both of them can stay in contact with each other. Rick says, "A friend of mine has a digging machine. I will bring it. Just pray that the car doesn't break down on the way. It may take me 5 days to get back." Then he leaves. Sam puts dirt on the gold so that if anyone passes by, they can't see the gold. He also sets up a small tent near the rock and puts all his belongings inside it. Before sunset, he collects wood so that he can light a fire at night. At night, he lights a fire and sits down. He eats a little of the food and leaves the rest. Suddenly, he is thrown into the wild. The dogs bark and he realizes that being alone makes him an easy prey. He gets scared and goes to sleep with a knife in his hand. The next morning, he opens his eyes to the bright sun. He feels very hot and tired. He has not slept well and the heat of the sun is burning his skin. Then he hears the ringing of the satellite phone. Sam runs to the phone but the call has been disconnected. He is sitting in the tent, looking at the gold and thinks that he will sell the gold and buy a big house first. Then Sam wanders around the nearby area. A short distance away, he sees a crashed plane. He immediately goes to the crashed plane and decides to stay there. But from there, the gold is out of sight. So he picks up some pieces of the plane and makes a tent near the rock. Sam starts to rest for a while to save water and reduce fatigue. Suddenly, he hears some sounds from outside, as if someone is stealing a gold rock. He goes out but there is no one. The rock is like that. He sits down by the rock. Then he gets an idea that why not cut a piece of gold from the rock. Sam starts breaking the gold with a stone. He succeeds in breaking a big piece of gold and cleans the dirt from it and keeps it with him. At the same time, Rick gets a call. Sam says, "Oh, brother, where are you? The sun has made my condition worse." Rick says, "My friend, the engine has broken down. I will be a little late." Sam says, "Hurry up, I will die of thirst." Rick says, "It will take me a few more days to come." And he hangs up the phone. At night, Sam is sitting in front of the fire. The dogs start barking from all sides. Sam is afraid that all the dogs will attack at once. He holds a burning stick in his hand so that the dogs run away. He stays awake all night because of the dogs. In the morning, he wants to sleep, but the sun has burned his skin. He is unable to sleep due to the pain. He goes to drink water but there is very little water left. In the meantime, he sees a snake coming towards him. He tries to kill it so that it can eat it because the food is almost gone. But while killing the snake, the water bottle falls and only a little water is left in the bottle. Then he goes back to the plain area hoping to get some food and drink. He sees a person coming from a distance. He immediately goes inside and hides in the plane, but that person comes to the plane and tells Sam to come out. When he gets closer, he finds out that it is a girl who wants to talk to him, but Sam is not ready to talk to her. The girl asks, "What are you doing sitting here and why did you choose this place?" Sam doesn't say anything and just keeps quiet. After a while, Sam tells the girl that she can stay in this plane and leaves from there herself. The girl says, "You are with me." She starts following Sam and reaches the camp with him. She repeatedly asks Sam, "How did you get here?" Now Sam gets scared. He thinks that before he sees this gold, somehow I will chase him away from here. Sam says to the girl, "Why did you come after me? You are not needed here. You should leave here." The girl says, "I will not leave until I know why you are trying to chase me away. You must be hiding some secret from me." At that moment, her eyes fall on the gold. She says, "Well, this is it. You are the owner of all the gold. You will take this treasure alone. Now listen to me. I will not leave here until I get half of it." Sam gets angry. He picks up a stick and hits her on the head. The girl dies there. Sam goes away in shock. He cannot believe that he killed someone out of greed. Then he controls himself. He takes all his valuables, digs a hole and buries his body. After a while, he sees a dog coming and trying to pull the body out of the hole. Sam runs, chases the dog away, and pulls the body out. And burns the body by setting it on fire. The next day, he wakes up to the sound of his phone ringing. Sam tells Rick, "Oh brother, where are you? I'm dying of hunger. If you don't come quickly, I'll die of hunger and thirst." Rick says, "Sorry, buddy, I know you're in a lot of pain. I'm coming quickly, but this digging machine is very slow. It will take a little more time." Sam gets worried as he sees a car going down the road. He thinks, "Why don't I take a piece of gold and get out of here?" But the greed for more gold stopped him. He could have taken one piece of gold, which could have changed his life, but the desire for more made him stay there. Sam collects firewood for the night before evening, but suddenly a very strong sandstorm comes. He runs towards the tent, but the storm blows away his tent. Sam runs here and there to save his life, but then a tree falls on him. After the storm stops, Sam finds himself buried in the sand, and a piece of wood is pierced through his stomach. But Sam's mind was so filled with greed for gold that instead of pulling the wood out of his stomach, he goes straight to the gold spot. He searches for gold everywhere and finally finds a piece. Sam jumps with joy. Then he pulls the wood out of his stomach, and a lot of blood starts coming out of the wound. He takes a piece of cloth and ties the wound, but the blood doesn't stop. Out of helplessness, he lights a fire and heats a piece of tin and puts it on the wound. This causes Sam so much pain that he faints. After a while, he regains consciousness. Now, he sees the same girl he killed everywhere. Now his mind starts spinning. He doesn't understand if it's real or an illusion. Just then, the phone rings. Rick calls. Sam screams, "Dude, I see that girl everywhere." Rick says, "Which girl?" "Make sure no one knows about the gold. If someone finds out, kill them." Add that he can't even stand on his feet, let alone kill anyone. He's crawling on the ground and doesn't even have the courage to answer. Suddenly, the same girl appears standing in front of him, but this time there are no wounds on her face. She gives Sam water and offers to help him, but Sam was so blinded by the greed for gold that he refused to accept help. Sam says fearfully, "I killed you, stay away." She says, "Just tell me, did my twin sister pass by here?" Then Sam is convinced that it's not an illusion but the sister of the same girl he killed. Sam says, "No, I didn't see anything, just leave from here." After that, the girl leaves. After a while, wild dogs start coming towards him and surround him from all sides. He immediately calls Rick and asks Rick, "Where are you? Come quickly, or these dogs will kill me." He starts crying and pleads with Rick, "Please come quickly, I'm going to die." Rick says, "Wait, I'm almost there." Just then, the dogs suddenly attack. One by one, they all start tearing him apart. Here we see that Rick is sitting far away from Sam, watching everything with binoculars. In fact, he had arrived there with the machine several days ago and was just waiting for Sam to die so that he could take all the gold alone. After that, Rick hides. He sees that the wild dogs are dragging Sam away. Even then, Sam is looking at the gold. After that, the wild dogs tear Sam apart and eat him. When Rick is sure that Sam is dead, he comes with a car to pick up the gold, but suddenly an arrow hits him directly in the chest, and he also dies. The one who shot this arrow is none other than the twin sister of the same girl.